was out of bounds. That was out of bounds. That was out of bounds.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to my channel, and thank you for joining. Now, today's player review, we're going to go straight to one of our reviews here. We're going to go to the Kane Farrell review. We're going to pause it there because the commercial's going to come on, and we love commercials, okay? Just coming down. Now, we go down here, and we have a comment by this gun, by this legend, okay? He says, it's at 86 ECJ, okay? Now, he says here, Abs, keep up the incredible work. He says, I can't come down watching your videos. Looking forward to seeing your review on Bailey Smith. Okay, now, this is my boy Bailey Smith. He says, I don't think we can trust him. May this donation always allow you to buy a brand new grater for dealing with any upcoming spuds. Just coming down. And once again, thank you very much. 86 ECJ, absolute legend. Now, Bailey Smith is priced. Actually, what's he priced at? Let's have a look. Okay, now Bailey Smith, where is he? Come over here to teams. He's priced at just under 400k, at 389k. Pretty similar price to McRae, and both McRae will absolutely outsmack Smith, I think, in averages, but we don't know. Okay, because history says that anyway. Because if you look at McRae's averages compared to Smith's, McRae's. He's got everything, but he's an old man now, so we'll see how he goes. However, let's have a look at what Smith has done in the past. Now, he's been in the system now. I thought he was a lot longer than this, okay? It only says, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 years, okay? What's happened to him? He missed last year, so 6 years, but missed 1 year. So, usually after 5 years, they say breakouts, okay? So, is Bailey Smith on that breakout year this year now? That's another thing to think about, okay? Now, in the past, his highest average was 98. This was the year that I had him, and he absolutely killed me, okay? This was the year I came fourth, and he killed me. Now, let me show you something what happened in 2022, okay? Now, as you can see, very up and down with scores, but he had some big scores here. This game, okay, he got suspended, and this was just before the boys are on the buys. He had a shocking game and got suspended, and this destroyed me because I was one primo down, and I had him in the midfield, knowing that year that he was going to have DPP. So I brought him in early. I probably brought him around about here. I got the 144. I got the 117. Or I got these two scores that year. Then he got injured or whatever happened to him, and then he came back and missed all the bye rounds. He destroyed me. Just coming down. We haven't been talking since. Okay, Bailey Smith and I, we don't talk. Even if he's in my team, I'm not going to talk to him. Okay, I'm just going to look at him and just nod and shake my head. We're not going to talk. We now go to DFS Australia, and we go to 2022. Okay, now we go to Bailey Smith. Where is he? Where's Bailey Smith? Here he is. Now, in CBAs, that year, nothing special, but good enough. Okay, so 50%, 61, 50, 60, 40s, 50s. So pretty much, he's a 50% man at the Dogs, and it pretty much is what I expect him to be at the Cats. Okay, so it'll be very similar stats to this one now. That's what I'm expecting. So let's have a look at some of his scoring now. Okay, let's have a look at because an average of 98. That's. I mean, an average of 98, it's a pass for a forward. It's good enough for our forward line. So we can accept it. You can almost say it's top 6. Because if you go to our forward line last year, all right, let's go to our forward line. Let's eliminate McRae, okay, for now. And let's go to the forwards. What was their highest average? What was their highest average? It was the Horny Man wasn't even there. It was 99. Okay, Dylan Moore had 97. Rankin had 96. So if he can average 98, he's going to be pretty much at the top. Okay, so 98 is good enough. Now the question becomes, can he get that average of 98 or 100 at Geelong? And what did he do to get that average at the Dogs. Okay, we're going to find the answer to these questions now. So let's go have a look at at 2022 now. We're gonna skip 2023, go all the way down to 2022. Mind you, what happened in 2023 anyway? Let's have a look. What happened in 2023? He played 19 games and only averaged 80. Okay, let's go back here for a second. Hang on. Why have we skipped all this? Okay, let's go back to 2023 for a second. Back over here. Okay, 2023. Okay, what happened to his CBAs? Did they decrease? We saw 40s and 50s there. What happened in 2023? Bailey Smith. Well, as we can see, they have decreased. Okay, decreased a lot. Okay, so he's lost that's why he had forward eligibility. Okay, let's go back to him now. So 2023, he lost everything. Okay, it was all gone. Now, we're gonna see his stats as a midfielder now, and at 2023 as a half forward. Now, as a half forward, he's a pass. Okay, because you just saw average 80. Now, at 2022, let's go all the way down. Now, I want you to take note of something here. Okay, time on ground percentage: 97, 95. 94, 92, 92, 97, 92. Huge time on ground. And then it dropped 83, 84, 82. And then his points sort of dropped down to the 80s. Where when he had the 97 and 98s, they were quite high, up to 135 score. Now, let's have a look at one of his big scores. Okay, let's see here. We've got a 139 here. Okay, that's round 3. Versus Sydney back then, 139. That's a huge score. With only 79% time on ground. Okay, how did he do that? Okay, he played on the wing, played everywhere. Okay, so it was a good map. The following week, 97% time on ground. He scored 80. Worked that one out. So where did he play here? Looks like more of a wing. He's more of a wingman. Okay, but at Geelong, the wings aren't as wide, so it'll probably suit him better. Because he'll probably get their midfield and wing pretty close to each other. Now, he scored a 135. What did he do here? Okay, you can see he runs around everywhere. Okay, his only problem, all right, here is his problem. Let me show you. The disposal efficiency. Okay, now the boy can't kick. He's got no legs. Okay, he's got three legs. The man just coming down. Okay, now here. 67, 58, 69, had a big game, 72. Big game for the mids is like an 85, but for him it's a 72. 66, 65, 58. He absolutely can't kick. He's one of the worst kicks you can ever see. Now, 63, 68, 62, and probably it's probably inflated because he handballed, okay? Because the handball probably hit the target, the kicks didn't. So his kicking is shocking. It's a disgrace. Because when I was at home, I was watching it never hit a target. It's like watching Sam Walsh. Anyway, so that's his kicking. You can see 57, 54. His kicking is pretty bad. Now, if you're going to place him on the wing at Geelong, you want that kick to hit a target. Because being narrow wings, they're going to turn it over, okay? And he'll be a liability if he plays on a wing and turns it over. So he wants that kick to be accurate. So I'd say they're going to play him in the midfield because they probably can't trust him on the wing. But anyway, I'm just pretty much criticising because I'm upset with him. Now, let's continue. Now here he's had a big game, 144. Okay, where did he play? The maps are pretty much all the same. It's the same thing. You're not going to see much in the maps, okay? It's all the same thing. So he runs around everywhere like a headless chook. He's all over the place, okay? Now, the only problem is when the time on ground decreases, his scoring decreases. To get this big scores here, look at this. He had 43 touches, okay? 43 touches, scored a 135. Now, if the Bond had 43 touches, he would have scored 200. Now, you can see here, 36 touches. He scored a 122. Now, if you can recall, let's move forward a bit, okay? James Peatling, he goes at 75 to 80% kicking efficiency. So when he has 15 touches, he scores 100. When he has 25 touches, he scores a 130. Whereas a Bailey Smith, when he has Let's get back over here. Where is it? Okay, no, this one. When Bailey Smith has 35 touches, 139, but when he has 25, let's look for a 25 touch game. Okay, here we go. 25 touches, scored a 95. Let's say a 15 touch game, all right? A 20 touch game, score a 59. It's the disposal efficiency. He needs to have 30 touches, okay? Well, even here, he had 29 touches, scored an 80. 31 touches, 39. Here, he's had 36 touches, scored a 122. He had 31 touches before that, scored an 80. He just can't kick, okay? So he needs to have a lot of touches. 41 touches here, scored a 144, so that's a good thing. But is he going to have 41 touches at Geelong? Geelong isn't like the Dogs, where they share the ball around the midfield. They're direct. They get the ball. The back line gets the ball. The next minute, the ball's in the forward line. They're a very direct team. And I'm not sure how this suits Bailey Smith, because Bailey Smith likes to handball, receive, handball, kick it anywhere. He just, I don't know how it's going to work. Okay, now, for example, here, 28 touches, 113. That's a good score. 21 touches, 59. Where did he play? Let's have a look. 21 touches, 59 on the wing. Okay, it says here on the wing. He was on the wing. And another thing to take note is his tackle count. Okay, tackles. 6, 5, 4, 1, 6, 3, 2. That's not too bad. Okay. So he's usually around about a 3 or 4 tackles. Tackle a game player. Now, hardball gets. I recall not many, but a lot of loose ball gets. So loose ball gets is good for Supercoach. He gets points. It's as good as a hard ball gets. So that's a good thing for him. Okay, so that works. But the tackle numbers, I mean, his highest ever is 8. Okay, that's all I can see here. And so he's not a tackling machine, put it that way. So he's going to rely on disposals. And obviously, the more time on ground he has, the more chance he gets of getting disposals. Because if he has 90, where's these 90s, okay? Once he gets these 90% time on ground, he's going to go nuts. The problem is he going to get 97% time on ground at Geelong? I don't think so, okay? They're going to share it. They're not going to give him all the time on ground. And once his time on ground dropped, you can see the scoring there dropping. But let's have a look here. He scored a 59. What happened? Okay, what happened to him? This is against Richmond. And he's got the same position, okay? On the wings, 53. What did he do here? Midfield still. And he scored 53. Time on ground's dropped. 18 touches. So once he's got the 18 touches, it's not enough. He needs 40, okay? That's unbelievable. Look, put it this way. In this game here, he's had 1 kick and 10 handballs. He scored more points than when he had 8 kicks and 10 handballs, because that 1 kick probably was ineffective, but the 10 handballs were probably effective. Here, his 8 kicks were probably ineffective. That's why he lost points. Just come it down. The boy can't kick. So the more he handballs, the better. Now, final verdict, okay, on Bailey Smith. Now, is there value there? Well, he's 389K, all right? So you would have to say, now, what was Bailey Smith's highest ever recorded price? Let's have a look. Well, we got, and this is his best ever year, okay? So this is, are we in his best year? Oh, we're not. It's his best ever year, 2022. Okay, his highest recorded score, and mind you, that's after scoring a 144 and a 117. It's a 550K or 553K. That's his highest, that's his ceiling price. Once he has a couple of big bangers in a row, okay? Now, so, going back over here, okay? And let's get the final verdict out. Now, so value-wise, you say yes, okay? Cash-wise, you say maybe you're saving 150K, all right? So you're saving 150K on Bailey Smith. Now, what are we realistically expecting from him, okay? I'd say anywhere between 80 and 100, okay? Because he has done 80, okay? It's a 2023. He had a whole season he did 80, or the whole year, okay? Now, you may argue he didn't have all the CBAs, but we don't know if he's going to have all the CBAs at Geelong, okay? We don't know. Maybe after, we saw what happened to Braun the year I got him in. they said he's going to have all the CBAs, and that in round 2, there was actually after the first quarter, round 1, he lost everything, just coming down. Don't forget the coach is Scott. We don't know what he's going to do, okay? So, is he going to get all the CBAs? Well, we don't know, okay? Maybe he's going to be a wingman. So, at the moment, we have to say the average will be between 80 and 100, okay? That's going to be his average. Now, is he a keeper? Well, at 80, no. At 100, yes. So it's a maybe. Okay, it's a maybe. Is he a must-have? I don't think he's a must-have. Actually, I think the answer is no for that. Only because I want to see him in the midfield. All right, and in the midfield, in the forward line, we don't have many options. So maybe, all right, let's change that. Must-have, maybe. Okay, maybe yes, okay? Doesn't have to be a must-have, but maybe. Because if he scores an 80, it's not a must-have, all right? If he scores 100, he is a must-have. So that's why we said maybe, because we're not sure which version of Bailey Smith we're going to cop. Mind you, he hasn't played for the whole year either, so we don't know how rusty he is. Now, decision. Well, for me, he's in my team at the moment, okay? And it's now mid-January. He's in the team, in my team. However, okay, I've got to put notes here. He's only in my team for one reason. It's not because I love him, okay? He's in my team because we don't get along. I already mentioned that. Now, he's in my team because it's a blocker, okay? I've got him as a blocker. Now, instead of Bailey Smith, all right, let's just, for argument's sake, we didn't get Bailey Smith. All right, let's knock out Bailey Smith here. Who could we have gotten? Okay, we could have gotten, actually, yeah. Who else is there? Well, the boy at Freo, Shy Bolton, he's at 416k. Not many would have Shy Bolton. Now, if Shy Bolton plays in the midfield, he's more damaging when it comes to ceiling games. He's going to have a couple of low ones, but he's interesting. Could you get him ahead of Bailey Smith? You could, but not many has Shy Bolton, and a lot of people have Bailey Smith. So with Bailey Smith, if he scores 80s, it doesn't matter because everyone's got him. Okay, so we all cop it. If he scores 100s, it doesn't matter because everyone's got him. So he's what I call that blocker. Okay, because everyone has him. It doesn't matter what he scores. So for that reason, and only for that reason, I'm getting him because of his price. At 389k, I'm able to fix up the rest of my team because he's so cheap. So it sort of gives me a chance to fix a team up. Then I'll assess. Okay, I'm going to write here. Reassess my decision with Bailey Smith after round 4 and possibly swap him over to someone else if I don't like him. Swap him. So at the moment, he's in my team. Anyway, that's all for today. Thank you for joining. And remember one thing. It's nice to be important, but it's important to be nice. Ciao for now.
That's all, folks.